Good afternoon. First of all, I beg apology for my mistake in the earlier session, for which we have to wait for a long time for the lunch. Anyway, let us start our next session. That is the third session on artificial intelligence, with chairman as Ioannis Lykouris and moderator Dr. Abhoy Nath Ganguly. There will be two papers. Actually, there are three papers. Actually, there are 5 papers, but 2 are not present here. So we'll go through those things. But I hope that it will be very interesting. Now I hand over to Professor Mr. Ioannis Lykouris. Everyone, please come.
I'll bring it back.
So, good evening. I have been already introduced. My name is Ioannis Lykouris. I am the Secretary General of BITM and by profession a lawyer. I would like to present you the integration of artificial intelligence in photography as a tool offering both enhancements and challenges to the field. I will try to develop it in a very short time, some key points, including not only the pros and the cons, but also the big debate about its integration in photographic contexts. Especially sections like photojournalism and nature photography. Finally, I will focus on the distinct ethical and legal considerations that may arise when using AI in the everyday life of photographers, sometimes even without their knowledge. Introduction to AI in photography. AI in photography refers to the application of machine learning and neural networks to enhance, generate, or edit photographic images. The field is huge and covers from automated enhancements, like adjusting brightness, cropping, applying filters, removing noise, to entire scene generation. AI can apply face recognition in smartphones, in photo retouching in apps like Photoshop, or AI-generated art like DALL-E. And as AI tools become more advanced and widely available, they are impacting both amateur and professional photography workflows. In the pre-digital era, we all knew the manual film processing, and the darkroom work without any automation. In the digital photography period, we discovered softwares like Photoshop for manual editing. Finally, in the year of AI integration, new AI-driven tools can perform tasks that were previously manual, like color correction, object removal, or facial recognition, and speed up editing, enhancing images, and even creating photos from text prompts. Starting with the pros, AI technology has revolutionized the efficiency of photographic processes. It automates time-consuming tasks, such as sorting, editing, and applying filters, allowing photographers to focus more on capturing moments rather than post-processing. AI also aids in creative decision-making, suggesting compositions and identifying patterns that might otherwise go unnoticed. In terms of image quality, AI algorithms can correct common issues like noise and blur, ensuring high-quality outputs even in challenging conditions. Moreover, amateur photographers can achieve professional-level edits without deep knowledge of editing software and benefit from AI-powered tools like Prisma, which makes complex filters and effects easy for non-experts. Now the cons of AI in photography. However, the cons of AI in photography are equally noteworthy. AI can generate images that never existed, blending the real and the artificial, like, for example, AI-generated faces that look like real humans, but aren't. Over-reliance on AI can diminish the photographer's skill and intuition, potentially leading to a homogenization of photographic styles as AI mistakes become widespread. Finally, professional photo editors and retouchers may face reduced demand as AI takes over many post-production tasks. There is also another issue, ethical concerns about originality and the human contribution to artistic work, which I will develop later. AI in photographic contests. In the realm of photographic contests, the use of AI has sparked debate. While AI can assist creating visually appealing images, it raises questions about authenticity and originality, especially in sections like photojournalism and nature. AI tools, especially those that automate significant creative choices, make it harder to distinguish between human-made and AI-generated images. Like in 2023, when an AI-generated image won a prestigious photo contest, sparking controversy about transparency and authenticity. The FIAP regulation in AI. Considering FIAP's regulations, it's clear that our federation values the authenticity of the photographic process. Our rules stipulate that all parts of an image must be photographed by the author, and no AI-created elements are permitted. This preserves the integrity of the competition and ensures that the photographs represent the reality witnessed by the photographer himself. The International Federation of Photographic Art, FIAP, has taken a firm stance by not allowing AI-generated images in our competitions, emphasizing the importance of human creativity and the photographer's direct involvement in capturing the image. AI in photojournalism. Photojournalism faces its own set of challenges with AI. The credibility of visual journalism is at stake, as AI-generated images can convincingly depict events that never occurred, undermining trust in media. A photographer was accused of using AI to alter a photo of a war zone to make it more dramatic, causing a scandal about truth in journalism. When another photographer, using AI, removed a protester and added smoke to a battlefield image, the integrity of the event being reported was compromised. AI in nature photography. Generative AI poses fundamental questions for wildlife photography, where the distinction between real and synthetic images becomes blurred. This is particularly concerning for competitions and publications that value the truthful representation of natural subjects. AI can add animals or modify landscapes to create a perfect but unnatural shot, misleading viewers. It can also have effects on conservation, when misrepresenting animal behavior or environmental conditions could harm conservation efforts, as AI images might create false narratives about endangered species or habitats. Other contest organizers. The Photographic Society of America has also a clear stance on the use of AI in photography. According to their guidelines, all images submitted to PSA-recognized exhibitions must originate as photographs taken by the entrant. That means that images created entirely by AI or incorporated identified elements produced by others, such as clip art, replacement skies, or stock images, are not allowed. Editing or altering images is permitted, but it must be within the limits specified for each section of the exhibition. Here I have to announce to you some last-minute news. About 2 months ago, FIAP and PSA ended up in a common statement in the use of AI in the contest. So, as you can see here, permitted AI-enhanced editing includes editing tools that perform transformations, enhancements, or corrections based exclusively on the existing pixel data captured in the author's original photograph, without introducing externally sourced content. On the contrary, prohibited AI editing includes any AI-assisted processes for synthetic image generation that incorporate external image data, visual elements, textures, objects, or scenes not originally present in the author's photograph or video. I don't know if I'm in the position from this floor to ask an official invitation to RPS to join this common
accepted.
The public perception of AI-generated images is a fascinating subject, reflecting the evolving relationship between technology and creativity. Sorry. Here I want to speak to you about Boris Eldaksen. The Sony Photography Awards have faced controversy regarding AI in photography. In 2023, an artist named Boris Eldaksen won the Creative Open category with an AI-generated image, but later refused the award, stating that AI in photography should not compete in the same category. The organizers acknowledged the need for a discussion on the role of AI in photography and emphasized that AI-generated images and traditional photography are distinct entities. Public perception of AI-generated images. The public perception of AI-generated images is a fascinating subject, reflecting the evolving relationship between technology and creativity. A study from MIT suggests that while there is a positive bias towards human creative content, there is no significant aversion to AI-generated content when its origins are disclosed. Interestingly, another research indicates that media framing can significantly influence public opinion on AI art, with technology news and science fiction viewing correlating with support for AI-generated art. Moreover, transparency is crucial as nearly 90% of consumers desire clear communications about the use of AI in image creation. These insights are vital for understanding the complex dynamics of acceptance and skepticism towards AI in creative domains. Now some ethical and legal implications. While AI brings remarkable tools and possibilities to photography, it also introduces ethical, legal, and practical considerations that must be carefully balanced. In many cases, it also poses legal questions that are still being resolved. For example, does copyright, patent, trademark infringement apply to AI creation? Is it clear who owns the content that generative AI platforms create for you or your customers in case of professional photography? Ethically, the use of AI in photography raises questions about authenticity and the creative process, as it blurs the lines between human and machine-created content. Legally, the concerns resolve around copyright laws and the ownership of AI-generated content. The US Copyright Office currently does not recognize AI as the author of a work, which means that the copyright could potentially belong to the programmer, the AI system, the training data used, or the user who inputs the prompts for image generation. Let's see some examples from the real world. Getty Images has initiated legal actions against Stability AI, alleging that the company used millions of its images without proper licensing. This highlights concerns about copyright infringement and the unauthorized use of content. MoMA, the Museum of Modern Art, has embraced AI-generated art, caustic installations created from its own collection. This indicates a more open stance towards integrating AI in creative processes, provided the source material is appropriately trained. Maurits Huis Museum. Maurits Huis Museum in The Hague displayed an AI-generated version of Vermeer's Girl with a Pearl Earring, while the original was on loan, which suggests a willingness to explore AI potential in art, albeit with a controlled and transparent framework. Andersen versus Stability AI. In a case filed in late 2022, Andersen's versus Stability AI, 3 artists formed a class to sue in the Northern District of California, Mid-Journey Variant Art, which is behind Dream Up and Stability AI, on the basis of the AI using the original works without license to train their AI in their styles, allowing users to generate works that may be insufficiently transformative from their existing protected works, and as a result would be unauthorized derivative works. If a court finds that AI works are unauthorized and derivative, substantial infringement penalties can apply. In this case, the legal system is being asked to clarify the bounds of what is derivative work under intellectual property laws, and depending upon the jurisdiction, different federal circuit courts may respond with different interpretations. The outcome of this case is expected to hinge in the interpretation of the fair use doctrine, which allows copyright work to be used without the owner's permission for purposes such as criticism, including satire, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, or research, and for a transformative use of the copyrighted material in a manner for which it was not intended. If a business user is aware that training data might include unlicensed works, or that the AI can generate unauthorized derivative works not covered by fair use, the business could be on the hook for willful infringement, which can include damages up to $150,000 for each instance of wrong use. Let's pass now to some guidelines and practices to ensure ethical and responsible creation. First of all, transparency. Always you should declare when AI art is generated. This helps maintain transparency and trust with your audience. Then credit and attribution. If your AI generated art is based on or inspired by existing works, give proper credit to the original artist. Ethical use. Avoid using AI-generated art for profit without proper licensing or permissions. This includes not selling AI-generated art as original works without disclosure. Inspiration, not replacement. Use AI-generated images as inspiration for your own original creations, rather than relying solely on AI for final products. Fair use of AI tools. Advocate for fair and ethical AI art systems that respect the rights of original content creators. Dataset integrity. Ensure that the datasets used to train AI models are ethically sourced and do not infringe on copyrights or privacy. Responsible publishing. When publishing AI-generated art, consider the potential societal impacts, such as misinformation or cultural appropriation. And finally, legal compliance. Stay informed about copyright laws and guidelines regarding AI-generated content. For instance, the US Copyright Office has specific guidance on registering works containing AI-generated material. In conclusion, this is the US Copyright Office guidance. In conclusion, The ethical and legal considerations in the use of AI in photography are complex and evolving. As AI technology continues to advance, it's crucial for policymakers, legal experts, and technologists to engage in ongoing dialogue to ensure that the development and use of AI in photography align with societal values and legal standards. This will help in fostering an environment where innovation can thrive without compromising ethical integrity or legal compliance. The future of AI in photography. AI is evolving rapidly, and tools for image creation, enhancement, and manipulation will only become more sophisticated, like Adobe's Generative Fill tool that allows entire sections of an image to be created or modified using AI. Besides, AI models like Midjourney and Stable Diffusion allow photographers to create photorealistic images from text prompts. As AI tools advance, defining the boundaries of human versus AI creativity will become more pressing, especially in competitive and professional photography spaces. The photographic community, including organizations like FIAP, continues to navigate these waters, aiming to maintain the art's integrity and the photographer's role as a true witness to the world. As AI technology evolves, ongoing dialogue and thoughtful regulation will be essential in shaping its place in the future of photography. In conclusion, as we navigate the complex landscape of artificial intelligence, it is imperative that we remain vigilant about the practical, ethical, and legal implications. The decisions we make today will shape the trajectory of AI development and its integration into society. Let us commit to fostering an environment where innovation is balanced with responsibility, ensuring that AI serves as a tool for enhancement, not detriment. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to all of you for your attention and engagement throughout this presentation. Your insight and participation are invaluable as we collectively chart the course for a future where AI and humanity can coexist in harmony. Thank you so much. In my role as a chairman, I would suggest if you have some questions to discuss them all together at the end of this session. Okay?